Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Andre. If you are returning, you know the gist by now. But anyway, we have two newborn handhelds to kind of talk about. Yes, Lenovo has announced the Lenovo Legion Go 2 and the Lenovo Legion Go S. Now, I am kind of ignorant in the sense of other handhelds. I've noticed I've really narrowed myself down to the Steam Deck and the Switch, but I am hoping to fix that. I am hoping to, evidently, if I could, get another handheld. I know we are, I'm sure, minutes, hours, weeks away from the Switch 2 announcement, so that's also another handheld I will be diving into. But besides that, I guess handheld PCs, I have been really curious about the ROG, of course, with Lenovo dropping the Legion Go 2 and Go S. Kind of curious about those, but I digress. I am here to talk about some details about said systems and give you guys some XYZs, some pointers, just the baselines from what I know so far about the said systems. I will also drop this article in the description so you can take a look for yourself. But without further ado, let us dive into this. So the three categories I'll be talking about is the drivers and the screen. Next will be the controllers and connectivity. And then the last one is just bullet points. Now that the display is native landscape, it doesn't require a specialized driver. Therefore, Lenovo expects driver updates to be streamlined. Features like AMD fluid motion frames, AFMF2, for example, couldn't be issued directly by AMD because the non-native landscape panel required additional work from Lenovo's driver team. Green acknowledged that more frequent driver updates are extremely a high priority, and Lenovo is actively discussing this with AMD. Now, I will be completely transparent. I don't know a whole lot about what that means, but if you own the, I guess, first Legion Go, you could probably leave a comment down below and give some context to what that means. Personally, it just means to me that with this iteration, Lenovo is going to be working with AMD a lot more in the sense of updating it and having those updates pushed so this thing runs better. Again, please excuse me if I'm ignorant. I don't know a whole lot. I just know that it sounds like it's a big improvement. The Legion Go's improved and more ergonomic controllers will be available to purchase separately. Now, I personally think that is an interesting thing that you can purchase these essentially like Joy-Cons for a handheld PC. I think that's kind of a W. Additionally, the new controllers features independent USB-C charging, at least in the current prototype, since the rail design which connects them to the handheld remains the same. As I just mentioned, the Joy-Cons, now it's mentioning a rail system. This just honestly sounds like a handheld PC version of the Nintendo Switch. But I'm not saying it's compared to that. It just sounds like it's taking some aspects from that. Since the rail design which connects them to the handheld remains the same, this means Legion Go 1 and Legion Go 2 controllers are interchangeable. The exciting thing about this, you can effectively upgrade your original Legion Go with the new controllers for a more comfortable experience. D-pads on the Legion Go family have switched to pivot D-pads entirely based on user feedback around fighting games. In a nutshell, that means it should be much more reliable to land inputs like QCB and diagonal commands should be more accurate. So I think that is a pretty big W for the Legion Go 1, because not only can you take the Legion Go 2 Joy-Cons essentially and throw them on your first Legion Go, but you can also buy them separately, so you don't have to buy the Legion Go 2 to get those controllers, or I'm just going to call them Joy-Cons, for your Legion Go 1. So I think that's a huge W, having them interchangeable within the Legion Go family. Now, this next section is just bullet points, so I'm just going to speed them off and get them to you. Performance for Legion Go S models with the Lenovo exclusive Ryzen Z2 Go processor should sit somewhere between the Steam Deck and the original Go with its Ryzen Z1 Extreme processor. Modifications were made to the Legion Go 2 and cooling system. Meyer says it's an overall better fan and thermal solution. The Legion Go 2 will have a fingerprint reader likely integrated into the power button. I want to stop there for 1 second. The fact that a handheld portable gaming PC has a fingerprint reader is one of the coolest things ever. I don't know who came up with that idea. Let's kind of integrate that into more things, because I just think that is insane. That just means that like only you could be able to turn on your system if you ever lost it. I just think that's a wicked idea. The Legion Go 2 will have bigger speakers, and the team is actively trying to enhance the overall experience. Lackluster audio was my biggest gripe about the Legion Go, so this is welcome news. When asked if users can dual boot Windows 11 and SteamOS, most likely we will never be able to ship a dual boot Legion Go from the factory, but there will be a possibility to load both and set up dual boot. So if I'm not mistaken, the Legion Go S can also have Windows as well as SteamOS. It is the first third-party handheld to have SteamOS, which I think is interesting. I personally love the SteamOS myself, having a Steam Deck. It's just super simple, and if you also have Decky Loader on your Steam Deck, it only not makes it more simpler, but you can also customize it and have a lot of different options. This doesn't come from the live stream, but it warrants mentioning when asked about a more specific release time for the Legion Go 2, a Lenovo representative on the floor at CES said we're aiming for the second half of 2025. And that is all the news from that. I myself don't know a whole lot about the Lenovo Go Legion or its family, so that might be something that I try and explore a little bit more going into the new year, getting my hands on a different handheld, seeing what all the hype is about. Maybe the S, maybe the 2, maybe the 1, since I can just buy Joy-Cons and throw them on that. I'm not too sure, but that's all the time I have for today. Leave a comment on your thoughts, and if you can't think of anything, leave a comment about your favorite game. I don't know. Leave a comment for engagement, guys, while you're down there. Also leave a like and hit the subscribe button as well. I will see you all very soon. Take care. Much love. And shalater.